my god, it's an emergency. Please, everyone, stay calm. Fred, stay calm, Fred. Fred, please, stay calm, Fred. Anyway, hello. How are you doing, you beautiful beings? It's an emergency. The emotional support team in Glow in the Dark edition has now been released. Click the link in the description. It's out for a limited amount of time only. Don't regret it for the rest of your mortal days. Wow, I'm losing my mind, aren't I? But it's gonna be out for only 3 weeks. Get it now. It's a super cute, super amazing plushie. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And it glows in the dark. What more could you possibly wish for? Speaking of emergencies, today we are here to answer one of the great questions of the universe. What happens when you girl boss too close to the sun?
That's right, Jessica. We do ourselves a little bit of girl boss bingo. What happens when you girl boss too close to the sun? Let's look into this together, shall we? The first part of the bingo is randomly lashing out. Can't have a girl boss without lashing out at people. Body shaming. It's a positive change. How can you encourage people to improve themselves unless you bully them? Solid logic. Ranting about exes. Who doesn't want to hear about my exes? Obviously, they're all pieces of poo. That's not a red flag at all. Pooping on other relationships. Don't other relationships realize they have to get approval from me and I am free to judge them? God, I am too nice. It's obvious. I am so nice. I toy with emotions because emotions are my toys, especially other people's emotions. Everyone else is a butthole. You know the saying that if everyone you encounter in the day is a butthole, maybe you're the butthole? Yeah, that applies to you. And not you're the butthole. If you think I'm the butthole, you're the butthole. That's how it works. No means try harder. You see, if you break up with a guy and he doesn't keep like harassing to pursue you, then he's a beta. Jealous over nothing. Main character, but I am the main character. Victim blaming, homophobia, anything that makes me go,
Which is gonna be a lot.
think of me when you're with your boring future wife.
Which is a oddly specific one in this bingo, but it's something that is like really commonly occurring for some reason.
I am better. I mean, self-explanatory. Dating expectations. Like, if you don't spend at least $5 billion on me on the first date, you're a beta. Height shaming. Other girls are basic birches. Justifying cheating. Age creeping, you see. Diversity win. There are a lot of age creeping in every demographic. Woo! Not like other girls, XD. Toxic manliness expectations. I mean, I want my man to be an awful human being, which is also surprisingly common. Hard projecting. Oh my god, everything I do is so hard. Not like that. Mind out of the gutter, please. I am too amazing, which is similar to I'm better, but I mean, yeah, we can probably have both. And then we have stalker warning. Sparkle. Stalker warning only counts when people do it to me, because when I stalk, it's just pure love, and I deserve it.
Oh god, I fixed my hair for this and now it's all messed up. To make this easier, I should just get like a second wig that's just identical to my normal haircut, and I can just wear that after I mess up my normal haircut. Anyway, so we're gonna look into nice girls, girl bossing, and just toxic scenarios in dating and all this kind of beautiful stuff that you could imagine. And we're gonna do it while playing bingo. Enjoy. Mwah.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm looking forward to this already.
And looking forward to it, I mean immensely bracing myself for the pain. Nom nom, I think Andrew gave you the wrong number.
Alright, sorry. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Poo-poo move, Andrew. Lol.
It's a poopy feeling, being ignored, used, and to have a guy you hit it off with just vanish. I guess I was just a one-night stand for him. Guys are popos. You are grossly unattractive, by the way. Stop that at first part. Like, oh, have a nice day. At least the person I texted the wrong number to has a bit of humor. This could have been worse. You see that, girl bosses? Nothing makes you heal a broken heart faster than pooping on random people. Speaking of which, we do have ourselves a little bit of body shaming, I would say.
It's also kind of random lashing out, isn't it? It is kind of random lashing out with body shaming. I'm gonna give you both of those because it's absolutely beautiful. It's not really ranting about an ex because they weren't at the point where they were really exes yet. So yeah, there we go. 2 already, baby. I am feeling a bingo. Just joined. Pick something to say about Blorp's profile.
Hi, how are you?
Hey Blorp, I am good. How are you? What is your favorite piece of Star Wars media?
It's a secret to everyone, and it's spelled favorite, not favorite.
Both are correct depending on region. What the fuck?
I am persnickety about people's spelling and grammar and other things,
But you don't know that favorite can be spelled 2 different ways depending on God.
I am brutally honest.
You know when someone says they're brutally honest is usually a synonym for just being a butt? Well, if we are doing this, then your bio could use some punctuation. Commas mainly. Oh, I like where this chat is going. This is a match made in heaven.
Excuse me? No, actually you should. I get to say that not you people who tell me that Luther. Says the buck-teeth man that looks like a rabbit. Isn't it buck-toothed?
I mean, I'm not native English speaking, but I think that's not correct. Your grammar isn't great, so it's kind of silly for you to do that.
Nice comb over, learn your grammar.
Okay, wow, nice chatting. You can't reply to this conversation. Dating in 2023. What an absolute treat. I think the feeling I have with online dating in 2023 is probably similar to what people thought about the Colosseums. You know, it might be very fun to watch people completely disembowel each other, but I wouldn't want to be the one doing it or receiving it, you know? It's like a spectator sport. About disembowelment. I mean, I would say it also kind of goes a little bit into body shaming. You know, it's kind of like, it'd be like, oh my god, your looks and that kind of stuff, and baldness and that kind of thing. It's just randomly telling mean things, which is yikes. I mean, if you're gonna go the whole grammar Nazi route, at least have decent grammar yourself. And for God's sake, you have to realize that favorite and favorite can be spelled with a U or without a U, depending on region, like British versus American. It's like, God, how can you claim grammar Nazi and not know this? What the shit?
The boss! Being nice has never got me the things that I wanted. Being a birch has.
Sounds like a skill issue, to be honest. Is this just like the nice guy, but a nice girl? It's that it? Oh my god, nice girl, finish last. If I am a birch, I get what I want. You know, I would bet a glow-in-the-dark emotional support team, and available now, click the link in the description. I would bet a glow-in-the-dark emotional support team that this person would not enjoy the presence of a nice guy. But they don't realize they're acting the exact same way. Oh my god, nice girl, finish last. No, boring, unenjoyable people finish last.
A guy I put in the friend zone a year ago almost got a girlfriend today, so I told him I like him. I don't, but I need him just in case. Hashtag backup plan. Yes, girl, you know what that means? Ba 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 bungo. Heck yeah, we got a little bit of toying with emotions.
Isn't this that's beautiful? We have like a little corner going on up here in the Girl Boss Bingo. Man, I am so happy to be with you all here today. I do hope you enjoy the bingo. If you enjoy the bingo, let me know in the comments and tell me that my hair looks beautiful today, despite it not. It makes me feel good.
How's your day so far now?
It's been pretty good. I just worked all day and I'm about to eat something and probably knock out for the night. Haha. How about yours?
Gym before 2.
What? Lol?
I am going to the gym before 2.
Oh, gotcha. Lol, well, nice to get that work in.
So?
Where
is this convo going? Is it going anywhere eventually?
What are you asking? Like my intentions with conversations with you and all that?
Thumbs up!
Because I'm on here to find someone. I haven't dated in a while and I have been single for almost 3 years now. So I figured I would try a dating app and see what happens. How about you? So I would like to get to know ya, and maybe if we click, go on a date?
It doesn't seem like you're trying. That's why I'm trying to get more straight to the point. If you're not that interested, I can focus on attention elsewhere. If we mutually agree on it, then I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm sorry about that. Just, I'm one to generally get to know someone. Like said, I'm new to dating recently, so I'm not the best, okay? Lol, I'm interested in you.
My interest is slowly dying if you're going at the same pace as a lazy river.
What exactly is it that you're asking for? Well, what am I supposed to do? Lol, I don't know much about you.
Because you're not asking. We can't both be in our feminine energy here because
you're bringing out my masculine energy. Did you just call this person like, how do you call someone gay without calling them gay or something? Am I the only one getting those vibes? That's really, really weird. Why are you grouping this chat in this way? Speaking of pointlessly gendered things, formulations in chat messages.
I am just not interested anymore. I am done with it.
Good luck. That is so weird. What were you expecting to do? I think some of these people on dating apps just want the validation and they want people to bend over backwards for whatever it is they do. I'm not even sure if these people are there to date because this attitude cannot lead you to a lot of healthy relationships. I'm just gonna put it out there. You're either just gonna match with a butthole that can do whatever they want because you are head over heels for them or something, and that doesn't sound healthy, or you're gonna match with normal, reasonable people that are kind of like, whoa, this sounds like trouble. We're already arguing, and we haven't even met yet. Probably nah. But also, I would like to put a bungo. I would put this under dating expectations, honestly. I feel like we're gonna have more juicy things here as well. But there's nothing that doesn't say that you can't stamp more stuff into a single square, you know, just to make sure that we have that super bingo. r/am I the butthole?
This guy, 23M, joined my 22F friend group around 6 months ago. I instantly felt attracted to him as he is a very handsome guy and sweet. At the start we got along well and even spent some time without others. I was certain that we would start dating soon. However, after a while we began having disagreements. He would accuse me of having a bad attitude, not being nice to people, and mistreating others in general. All false, by the way. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, he hadn't asked me out yet, so I asked him when we would do that. This is the text he sent me.
Listen, you're beautiful and my type. I thought you were stunning from the moment we met. But a pretty face means nothing when a girl behaves the way you do. Personality is important to me, and yours is, horrible. We're not pulling any punches here today, are we? Oh my god. You treat people like poo, and even made this person cry over something petty. I'm not even sure if you noticed that everyone constantly walks on eggshells around you. So no, I decided not to ask you out. I am physically attracted to you, but you're not the only attractive girl in the world.
I found this text really hurtful and shocking. After I read it, I went over to his place and we started arguing. I ended up crying and throwing some stuff around.
Wait a second, so someone rejects your advancements and your reaction is to go to their place and break a bunch of stuff and be like, I am not unlikable. I am perfectly reasonable. I mean, even if you want to argue that the text is like on the meaner side and it could have brought down easier, but it also sounds like he's being very honest about something that's been kind of boiling for a while. This is not the way to do it. Like going to someone's place and breaking their stuff is like literally proving their point. What are you trying to do?
At the end, there were some broken plates and glasses, but they are nothing compared to my broken heart. After this incident, my entire friend circle labeled me as crazy and unhinged, which I'm not. Am I really the butthole here after that awful text?
If someone turns you down, even a bit roughly, honestly, the solution to this isn't to go to their literal home and break things and scream. How did you post this and thought that people would agree with you?
Oh my god, I broke people's property, but he texted me first. So that proves that I'm not completely whack. Well, fellow girl bosses soaring too close to the sun, you know what that means?
Oh, yes, indeed. I would say it's a little bit like, I'm too nice, because she is too nice, obviously. She's also lashing out, which is kind of wild. Do we have anything like breaking people's stuff? Do we have anything like that? I mean, it's a little bit of main character syndrome, but I'm gonna be a little bit conservative on the bingos here today. See if we can savor this card for a bit, right? Yeah, we're playing that game, baby.
When I send a breakup text hoping he'll fight for me, and he just says, okay.
If I read this correctly, this has almost 25,000 likes. 25,000 ladies were like,
yes. No doesn't mean
no. God, I hate that this got crossed out so early. Jesus Christ, that is an awful standard. If you tell someone that you're not interested and they should move on, and they actually do it, you know what you have? You have a perfectly normal, respectable adult who happens, at least now, to not be your partner. That's just how it goes. What kind of games are you playing?
A girl was giving me a death glare when I walked by her and her boyfriend's table a minute ago. Haha.
Lol, what happened?
Probably mad that her man was looking. Skull emoji. She got a flat butt because she is birchy. God blessed me because I'm a nice person. Crying and a butt emoji.
Yeah, that's how God blesses people. You know, you poop on random people you walk past in cafes and rant about their flat bodily features to other people over text. That is the sign of a good person. Bada bing, bada boom. Magic thick ass. Man, if that really is how God operates, I'm glad I'm not particularly heavily subscribed to any religious belief. Maybe she just looked at you because you were walking by. She probably wasn't even consciously thinking about you.
Nah, you weren't there. She was hating.
Alright, you know what, baby boo, you know, it's a time a little bada bungo. This is definitely body shame. There's a lot of body shaming here today. What an absolute treat. It almost goes into jealous over nothing, but it's not really jealousy, it's just like overhyping something. Definitely main character syndrome. This is such main character syndrome, and it's also like I am better. It's like a superiority complex main character syndrome. I feel like this too is kind of cheating having next to each other because they're gonna get like completely crossed out by the same post. Isn't that beautiful? Let's keep going with the meme, shall we? I can't wait to see which bingo we get first.
My 25F friend 24F is dating my male friend 25M, even though I told her I'm not comfortable. Should I tell him to end things?
Okay, to make this easy, I'm gonna call the male friend Steve and the female friend like, I don't know, Stacy. That's good names.
My friend Stacy and I became friends because we live in the same apartment complex. Steve and I both became friends since we was 19. Steve had a crush on me, but he's not my type. For 2 years he tried to get with me, but eventually he got the hint, and we remained good friends.
Yeah, seems like a decent ending to the story.
A month ago, I was hosting a kickback, and that's where they met. Steve was mentioning to me that he likes my friend and asked me to set him up. I said no. I told him if he likes her to speak to her himself, and he did. Stacy asked me about him when he tried to talk to her, and I said he's a good guy. Neither one asked if I was even okay with them dating each other. No one asked me about this input in a relationship I have nothing to do with. Don't they realize I am the center of the universe? Especially when it comes to love. They have been on a couple date, and I told Stacy after a second date that I don't feel comfortable with this. I asked her to end things, but she said no, and that's unfair to ask her because she really likes him. What? She says I should have said something before, but really they should have asked me if I was okay with this.
This is not even a case of jealousy. You actively turned the other guy down, so you are obviously not interested in either person. Why does this matter to you?
I want to talk with Steve about this before they get too serious, without impacting our friendship.
I think you should get away from both of these people and stop being their friends, for their sake. But, bongo, heck yeah, we have a bit of main character syndrome. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I think it's also, do we have anything else ranting about X, pooping another relationship? It's not really, it's just like weird jealousy. But yeah, definitely a solid main character syndrome on this one. Isn't that beautiful?
My friends has to ask me for approval when they want to go out with people. That is a sign of healthy adulthood.
Like, I could understand this if you told your friend that I have a crush on this guy, and then your friend goes out to date the same guy on purpose. Like, that sounds a little bit toxic. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Two people can like the same person, don't get me wrong, it's not always bad. But if they purposefully do it just because you said that you like them, that is one thing and grounds for conflict. In this context, you have actively said you're not actually interested in either party in this relationship, so jealousy shouldn't be part of it. Why do you feel the need to control who your friends are dating? That is wild.
I let social media influence me too much. Last year I cheated on my ex because I thought he was a bum because he wasn't funding me to have a luxury lifestyle like I see others have on TikTok.
Is this a rage bait? This have to be a rage bait. This cannot be real.
The whole time he was saving money to adopt his nephews. I want him back, but he hates me now.
I mean, assuming that this is real, that's not very surprising, is it? He's saving money, working hard, all that kind of stuff, because he's not treating you like a princess or whatever, and funding your TikTok lifestyle, and instead focusing on family and that kind of stuff. You cheat on him. It's not only that you break up with him because of this, which obviously would have saved everyone a bit of heartache, I think. You go out and cheat. Why do people think that's the solution? Alright, you know what? It's bingo time, baby. Nothing speaks debunking crappy TikToks quite like a bingo card. This is definitely trying to justify cheating. It's like, oh my god, I cheated because I thought it was a bum. That makes it okay. So I'm both like disrespecting him, poop talking him, and cheating. What an amazing person. And I would also pump it under dating expectations. Like, what is that? You just want a sugar daddy. That's what this is. You want a sugar daddy, and you were angry that your perfectly normal boyfriend, who seems like a good guy, wasn't the sugar daddy. God damn it. My ex's responses when she broke up with me and I quit responding to her.
Men have one hot girlfriend, which is obviously me, and their ego shoots through the freaking roof. And then they think, damn, if I pulled her, I can pull someone else. So you finally get the attention you want and you forget the woman that put you there. It's always an ego thing and you can't ever be content with just what you have. That's all I gotta say. Some men always go running to girls when they break up because they need the attention and the ego boost.
I mean, I see that you're the one spamming your ex for like some kind of engagement or attention or reaction, and you're calling them attention seeking at the same time. The irony here is absolutely staggering.
I see all your new girly friends / followers. Oh, disgusting. My ex has friends. How dare they? And I hope when you marry your basic, butt picture perfect wife that I constantly haunt your mind of what you could have had if you would have kept your ego out of your butt. Before we keep going too forward, bingo. And we got
this one, which is really funny because it's like the most oddly specific one.
Think of me when you're with your boring future wife with the flat butt.
It's also a bit of body shame. You're body shaming someone you literally don't even know yet. That is amazing. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. We have like transcended the dimensions of body shaming. Hell yeah.
And have been content with the attention I gave you and not go searching for it elsewhere. From day one I told you I love differently and you will never forget me. Point, prove, and enjoy the Barbie wife.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, before we keep going, fam, we're just gonna maybe like a...
It's also kind of random lashing out. It's very weird. And sort of like, I would also kind of say jealous over nothing, because you're being jealous at your ex about a partner they don't even have yet. So I would definitely put that under jealous over nothing as well. Man, that's beautiful. Okay, we're getting relatively close to bingo. If we just get everyone else as a butthole, we got a bingo. We can also get ranting about X and pooping on other relationships. Then, I mean, this was ranting to X, not ranting about X. So sadly, not this one yet. If we also have a bit of sweet, sweet age creeping and stalker warning, then we also have a bingo down there. Man, this is a good day. Ooh, age creeping and stalking. What a good day.
As a girl boss... My opening question for every first date is, how will you handle being in a relationship with a woman who is significantly more successful and attractive than you?
Man, this bingo card just writes itself, doesn't it? Let's see.
I am too amazing and I am better.
It's also kind of... I'm gonna pop this on a main character as well as absolutely beautiful. Heck yeah. I would respond when I find such a girl, I will let you know. I am not saying I'm more successful or attractive than the boss girl, but if she needs to open a date with this question that is punching down on her date, then she deserves such a response and I wouldn't bother with her beyond my answer. The relationship would be toxic AF. Yeah, it's the same as that girl who was like starting a fight the first time she matched with someone on a dating app. It's if the first thing you do is starting a fight or put the other person down or crap on them before you even had your first date or anything, like literally still texting, then it's probably not meant to be. I don't see anyone signing up to that. I wonder if some of the people doing that kind of thing, the ones that are like picking fights and being bratty, are doing it because of some kind of fetish territory as well. You know, they're trying to find that guy that will be like, oh my god, I'm so bratty, blah, 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 put me in my place, or something. I'm just guessing. Because it's either at the completely out of touch, or it must be some kind of fetish thing, right? It's either one of the two.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring.
Allegedly an affair with a married billionaire. Whoops.
If we go on a date and you don't offer to pay for babysitting plus the to-go box meal for my child, we are not going. Why should my baby daddy or I have to come out of our pocket when you're the one asking me out? The whole date should already be planned out, including all extra fees.
Extra fees. Damn, you make it sound like an Uber Eats order. Ooh, nothing is more attractive than extra fees. Yeah, fam. Yeah, luckily we have a little bingo card. It is definitely dating expectations. You have to pay for my babysitter to take me out. I think most people would just land in the very simple conclusion that then they're not just gonna take you out. I'm gonna be honest, fam. Note my ex gave to me with my hoodie when I asked for it back.
I hope your girlfriend knows she is dating a freaking butthole who doesn't own up to his problems.
Why does anyone ever feel the need to write this to your ex? I mean, even if they broke up with you in like a hurtful way or something like that, or broke up over text or whatever it might be, why do you feel the need to keep sending them stuff? Oh my god, I hope you're real. Dignity, for God's sake.
Male height chart below 5'2", who's taller? 5'2 to 5'5", a dwarf. 5'5 to 5'7", a goblin.
Wait a second, in like fantasy setting, are dwarves actually shorter than goblins? Someone please tell me below, because I'm unsure here.
5'7 to 5'9", a troll.
I mean, depending on the universe, a troll is actually quite big.
5'9", 5'11", a boy. 6 and up, a king. Just need someone to bring around the family. I'm honestly starting to think they think I am lesbian, but in reality, I just suck at dating. Ooh, that's actually, I mean, I know it's kind of like a little joke there, but that last line is actually a little bit self-aware. Congratulations. Speaking of non-congratulations, we have a little bit of bingo on our hands. Don't be height-shaming, baby. Woo! And here's the thing, don't get me wrong, preferences are perfectly fine. If you have a specific type of person you're attracted to, that's reasonable. But I have never understood this concept of pooping on people who just don't happen to fall into your dating preference. That is such a weird thing to do. I mean, God, most people in my vicinity don't fall in my dating preference. That would be quite dramatic, I think, because most of them are just friends, and then it doesn't actually matter if they fall into dating preferences, and I probably don't fall into their dating preference either, and that's perfectly normal. Most people don't, so I don't feel the need to like poop on people who just don't happen to be in that very specific category. Like, why, fam?
Jesus Christ.
Me, whenever I see a tall, emo-looking dude with long hair wearing all black with the most basic blonde girl. You see? Oh my god, why isn't he with me? Why isn't every boy fawning over me? So here we go, I'm pooping on other people's relationship. That's how you do it. And also, all other girls are basic birches. That is how it goes. We have a bingo! We have a bingo! Woo!
Heck yes, sparkles and rainbows and fireworks. We have pooping on other people's relationship, jealous over nothing.
Think of me when you're with your boring future wife.
Justifying cheating, and I am too amazing. God, this is beautiful. We almost have 2 other bingos too. We almost have this one, and we almost have this one. Wow, and almost this one. Oh my god, this is going so well. I'm so happy we decided to do bingo here today. I feel so fulfilled already. This is where my career took me, and I have no regrets. Buy a plushie. Available for limited time only. That's my job. I read toxic posts online and I sell plushies. A day after cheating on me, my now ex-girlfriend posted this on her social media.
I may not fully know who I am yet.
Wait, I need a wig for this so I can be like proper #deep girl. Oh, it looks like I have a massive brain.
I may not fully know who I am yet, as I am still growing, but I definitely know who I am not. I don't owe explanations for my life choices or why I feel the way I do to anyone.
You know, when you say, I don't have to explain myself to you, that's what you say about, for example, sexual preference, or identity, or, you know, who you are, or your characteristics. Not like cheating.
Those that have truly loved me and supported me in my life would never ask it of me either. If you truly love me, you would be fine with me cheating and wouldn't ask questions. I'm gonna pop that on the bingo card before I forget it. I am definitely justifying cheating. It's all me. Woe is me. Oh, I am actually the victim in this situation somehow. Thank you for the ones who truly love me and don't dwell in cheap talk. Thank you for understanding the difficult things and accepting me on purpose without validations. We are perfectly imperfect by grand design, and I don't have to apologize for those things either. You see, I'm only human. Thank you for my tribe that holds space for me. You know who you are, and your love holds incredible value to me. Q, what does it mean to hold space for someone else? It means that we're willing to walk alongside another person in whatever bullshit. Yeah, I want to read. I don't give a shit. But this is, oh, it's so beautiful, girl. You go. If he doesn't accept your cheating, then that's him being a beta cuck. And but you know, most people would probably say maybe it would be the opposite. But like, that's what it is. You deserve better. You deserve someone who would accept you cheating on them. That's the sign of a healthy relationship, girl. That's the sign of respect. Cute first date idea. You meet me at Target holding a dirty chai latte and a $200 gift card. You have exactly the amount of time it takes me to spend said gift card to impress me. If it doesn't work out, I still keep my consolation prizes.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. So you have to like pay someone a bunch of money to go on a date with you. And if they don't like it, they keep it as like a participation trophy. I went out on a bad date with Steve. Dating expectations. We have a lot of stuff in this one. What is with modern dating, man? Jesus Christ. I mean, on a positive note, I think it's also like, it's not the cream on the top, but it's like the diarrhea that floats to the surface. That's the kind of stuff that goes the most viral. So this is obviously a bit of a biased source, but still, absolutely beautiful. The crazy thing is, she is a masked lesbian and I am an 18-year-old girl.
It's going good, just been working and everything. So I was wondering if you wanted to maybe grab a drink downtown, maybe next week.
Okay, I thought it was like maybe, it was a typo, but it's written consistently. That makes me cringe. Sorry, I'm just not too comfy meeting up with someone 11 years older.
Okay, well, what the frick, whatever, bye, Birch. Wow, that's fricked up.
I think in this instance, she's upset that you, like, indirectly called her old, when in reality, it's just like, why are you interested in dating teenagers? That's weird.
But anyway, we have a little bit of age creeping. Can't have a bingo without age creeping. And that also means we have a new bingo, baby. Woo!
We have dating expectations, we have height shaming, we have other girls are basic birches, we have justifying cheating, and age creeping.
Wow, I'm so happy we made it here together today. Oh, I feel better already. Oh, what a day.
Hello, Blorb. How are you tonight?
Hopefully getting some pee-pee.
Aha, same girl, lol.
You gay?
Nah, I'm just being silly. I haven't done stuff with pee-pee since college, lol. May never do it again.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not gay, but I've been with men.
Oh, F-slur.
What?
Oh, slur. Sorry, I'm an asparagus.
Oh, God, that's so disgustingly quirky, but also homophobia.
You see, it's fine when girls mess around in college, I suppose, but guys are not allowed to explore, because then they get called slurs by girl bosses.
and probably other people too, sadly. But on this video, we're specifically focusing on girl bosses. Jesus Christ. What an absolutely wild response. Bruh.
If a man leaves after you cheated, he clearly wasn't a real man. Real men would work through it and help you become a better woman. They accept you with all your flaws.
No.
Why come online and not say hi?
I opened WhatsApp just to check something really quickly during tea.
At least say hi if you come online. Hashtag just saying.
Who uses hashtag in their own text between two people? Oh my god. Well, I was having tea.
Yeah, and then why come online in the first place?
To check something.
You annoying, go away.
You are rude. Oh, they even used the wrong your. Oh man.
And you're annoying again. And come online, don't say hi and say you come online to check something, so that makes you rude.
No, you.
No, you are.
If you're going to be like this, I am just going to ignore you. Just saying.
I am only saying the truth. It makes you the rude one if you come online and don't say hi, so you're eating your own words there.
This person has too much free time and lives an incredibly boring life if you need to make up drama like this. Oh my god. Look, this is why I didn't say hi.
Yeah, and why come online in the first place if you're not going to say hi?
You do also realize in this context that if you saw someone online and you want to chat with them, you can also send them a message. And then maybe they're still busy and won't reply right away, but you know, that's the thing. Like, they only came online, you were sitting staring at them being online and being like, they better text me. But then you don't text them letting them know that you even want to talk. And you don't know that they came online to even talk to you in the first place. This is really weird. This is really weird. Read it carefully.
What? I am. I'm not dumb. Fine, then ignore me, but you're eating your own words again. Please don't be rude.
Okay.
What you doing? Fine, then ignore me, but I am being nice here, X. Missed video call. Hello? Why are you not answering? Hi, what are you up to? Hey, yeah, that's rude. You're ignoring me. Like, why?
What an insufferable person. Jesus Christ. How old is this person? Like 14? Jesus Christ. Oh, before we move on to the next post, we should also smack this under like a bit of main character.
You can't possibly be online to chat with anyone else. Oh my god, it's all about me. Life revolves around me, which is very convenient. I love when that happens. What is the most romantic thing you've done for a female? Your mom don't count.
I got a girl some roses for graduation, I guess. What's anything that you have done for your man?
I got his mind right.
What does that mean?
That is priceless. You ever had a girl change the trajectory of your life just with her presence?
You really don't be doing poo for people, huh? And typing, oh god, what would that be? I mean, if you don't think this sounds messed up, just think about the implications if a man were to say this the other way around. Like if a lady asks a man, what have you done for your previous partners? And the man said, yeah, I set her straight. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Goddamn.
Before you ask me on a date, just know I'll only agree to lunch or dinner depending on my schedule, and you will have to provide the following first. $50 for gas. I refuse to ride with you in case I want to leave.
I mean, that is fine, having a date that has an easy exit, but I wouldn't expect the other person to pay for it. That is wild. Also, $50 for gas. How far you're planning to drive?
$75 to $100 for a babysitter, or you could pay for 2 more meals.
I'm gonna go on a date with your kids.
$100 for a Shein haul. I need to be able to try on a few options for a date. $100 for my toes. No need to worry about my nails since I don't get them done anyway. Yes, you will be paying for the whole date. No, I won't be sleeping with you, and the second date will depend on how well you tip our server.
Okay, so let's see now. We're already at like roughly $150, $250, $350, and that's not even counting for your own stuff, clothes or transportation or anything. So $350 just for their side of the date, for like half the date. Damn, that's pretty steep. And there's also gonna be kids at the table. What a treat.
If this is too much, then I'm not for you. I live my life like this already, and if you can't, then please leave me alone. Ladies, did I missing anything else here?
Well, I think you will keep missing like a date, maybe. That might be the key point, but you do you, lady. But speaking of you do you, ba-ba-ba-bungo! Luckily, we can agree to disagree because I just want stamps on my bingo card. Heck yeah, life is easy that way.
My red flags in men. Red flag emojis. Short, doesn't cook for me, doesn't put our relationship first, follows not safe for work content creators, doesn't say I love you daily, gym bro, not obsessed with me, doesn't retweet and like all my tweets, smokes, short hair, likes big boobs, doesn't play League with me, doesn't trade with me in Aram, I don't even know what that is, when I want, doesn't buy me things, talks to other girls, says K or OK instead of okay, plays supports, oh that's so, God, I need an alpha Chad male who doesn't play support roles in RPGs, doesn't like my fashion sense, big ego, and doesn't offer to pay for date. I mean, I know it's kind of been overdone at this point, man. If this, I think this is the dating expectation one. I can't really read it anymore. If I did this on paper, this would just be a hole in the paper by now. Isn't that beautiful? You know that it's a good vibe. I mean, this one might also be satire. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm a bit like 50-50 on if this is satire or not. When he chooses that fatty 4'8" girl that eats all his money, crease.
If you're gonna poo on other people, at least do it grammatically correct, for fuck's sake.
Crease when he leaves, talks rude, can't dress, cakey makeup, and everything must go her way over a nice girl. I think we got a little bit of Not Like Other Girls, XD. And also Like Other Girls are basic, predictable birches. Isn't that just gorgeous? Which means we have a little bit of... Oh, maybe I think I already shouted out this bingo. Damn. Well, I was getting excited there for a sec. But we almost have a bingo. If we just get the little emoji in the middle, then we have a bingo, baby. Hell yeah, we're very close, okay? I have to have a very neutral reaction, then we get a bingo. I just don't trust men who eat breakfast. Female trait.
It is gay to eat breakfast.
Something don't sit right with me if a man watches movies alone.
Double bingo. Yippee. What do you mean watches movies alone? You know what the most gay thing is? Watching a movie by yourself and eating breakfast.
I don't want my man to wear glasses. I feel like that's a little gay.
Gee, I hate it when I go and check my vision and the person is like, bruh, I think you need glasses. And I'm like, no, doc, I can't do that. That would turn me gay. Like, out of all the stuff that is being like assigned to sexual preferences and identity is absolutely wild. Having breakfast and wearing glasses. Bruh.
A guy ordering dessert on a date is a red flag for me. That's a female thing to do for real.
God damn it, I should have something on this card that is like assigning, I don't know what it would be, like a gayness, I guess, because of completely unrelated random things.
You know what the most gay thing in men is? Wearing glasses while eating breakfast. Oh my god.
But in good news, we have this little bingo, this diagonal. So we have a very beautiful bingo. We have like 3 bingos now. I am very happy with myself. Hey, sorry I was busy. I just sorta looking to hook up while I'm here.
Gross. Guys who are over 30 who do that are losers. Enjoy the STDs. You should be embarrassed to call yourself a career professional.
What does that have to do with being on Tinder? It feels like 2 very different parts of life, doesn't it?
Maybe put that in your profile next time, dip po. Enjoy your probably fat and ugly future wife.
I mean, I just want to put it in there. Like, this is so funny. You know, whenever they shame someone's future wife that neither party has even met yet, I just find that really funny.
Or dying alone.
You know, dating is going well when your match on Tinder says that I hope you die alone in the first exchange of texts. God damn, what a beautiful world this is. Did you forget you were on Tinder? Yeah, if you go on dating apps, you will bump into people that aren't looking for the same things you are. That is fine. It is a numbers game. That's how it goes. Filter through it. Don't take it personally. Jesus Christ.
Dressing modestly in Miami to show the girls that you can be smexy and elegant. Not all of us wants to look like free horkers. Ooh, 75,000 likes. We have a lot of quirky girls here. I'm not like the other girls.
Oh no, we don't have slut shaming on this. Oh man, that sucks. Maybe next time, you know. You can always play more bingo and look at inspiring posts online.
Looking for a long-term partner? About me. So I'm just going to be real here. I am looking to settle down. I am not interested in the man who goes to bars, clubs, or parties. And I don't want the man who has female friends. Ooh. I don't do drama.
Yeah, I suppose there won't be much drama if you have no friends in your life. That sounds about right. God.
I am looking to settle down and start a family. I own my own home. I don't need a man. I want a man. If you have a problem with a woman who's going to go through your phone, I am not the one for you.
So you're demanding they can't have any female friends. You're gonna go through their phone. You don't do drama, even though all these things sounds incredibly dramatic and insecure. This just sounds like there's a deeper underlying issue and you're trying to patch the symptoms. Like, oh my god, I get very easily jealous. So to fix that, I'm just gonna be overbearing, go through everyone's private messages, which also is an invasion of privacy because usually you talk to someone. Not everyone who you talk with in your private conversations agree to have their side of the conversation read as well. So even if it's something you do in the relation, it has an extra layer of like ick to it. And also just don't have any friends. Yeah, no, this reads like insane drama to me.
I don't take things slow and I get attached quick. If you don't go to the gym, we can't talk.
I mean, sure, that's just an expectation, I suppose, like, but you can write it differently. If I were to write a profile like this, and I was genuinely interested in dating someone who was deep into fitness, for example, this is a big passion of mine, I would just be like, looking for a partner in crime to take over the local gym with, or something like that. Make it fun, make it positive, let people know what you're looking for, without pooping on people who don't happen to match it. I don't get that.
Blurb is feeling sarcastic. Before you read I'm being sarcastic lol, don't take sloppy seconds serious lol. I just realized I am 28 years old and single, which means I'm not going to be someone's first love. All the good ones are taken. If I ever get married, the guy will most likely have been divorced, widowed, or been in a long relationship. So us single people that's 25 plus,
yeah, wow, what an age.
Will be getting someone's crappy seconds.
This very much reads like those weird alpha males on Twitter. They're always talking about virginity and stuff, but it's like a pick-me girl.
Unless we date someone way young that's just starting out. If you've never been married or never been in a long relationship where you actually live together for 8+ years, hit me up.
This girl I know has 2 kids and 2 baby daddies, but is worried about sloppy seconds. Wait, that's the context? This person is literally writing like this, and oh my god. And to be fair, there's nothing wrong with anything like that. Stuff in life can happen, you know, and people date after they have not had a successful relationship or kids come into the picture. That is perfectly fine. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with anyone, but like having this kind of projection and talking about how everyone is gross, and this is the kind of stuff you bring to the table. I'm gonna put this under her projecting. This sounds really sad because it sounds like something this person is having a bit of a crisis over, but they're really eager to just poop on others because of it. It's weird. It's really weird.
Nice girl. I have kids to feed. I need some money and I ain't doing nothing for it.
Oof, what a good attitude. You know that this person is gonna be a teammate in life. Hell yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Leave it. Thank you.
For real, I want something serious, but y'all play too much, so... I want something serious, but I don't want to contribute to it at all, and you have to raise my kids.
Why would anyone say yes to this? This is not even like a zero-sum deal. This is negative. There's nothing here. There's no contribution with anything.
About me. Will never get a boyfriend. It sucks so much. I don't want to live.
Jesus Christ.
I guess I'm no good ever as a girl. I try so hard. I really do. I speak English.
This is something that sounds more fitting for therapy and not an about you section at a dating profile. Like, I hope you feel better, but this ain't the way, fam. Hey, I'm not looking for anything right now, but I just wanted to tell you to hang in there, because you'll find that special someone one day. I have personally given up with relationships for the time being, but just for a while, because I know one day I'll meet the right person, and I'm sure you will too.
I am the right person! Stop being selfish!
Oh god, no, And they ask why people aren't trying to be kind as much anymore. Oh my god. Props to this person for like reaching out and talking to this individual when they seem to be in trouble. Yeah, no, I can see why dating life isn't going great. I would say the order of priority should be work on yourself, because it's not gonna fix itself while getting together with someone. You need to be a complete person, so to say, on your own. And that's also how you find healthy relationships. Healthy relationships usually don't come from trying to fix a problem or filling a void. You should feel like, oh, I'm living a good, complete life on my own, and I want someone to be my teammate and partner in this world, and we create something bigger than just ourselves together. That's the recipe for a good relationship. I don't know what this is. This sounds like a weird, kind of desperate-ish fix to a problem that is unrelated. You're still gonna feel the same way even if you manage to get with someone, and most likely the relationship is gonna suffer for it, which might make it worse. One time, Lindsay Lohan bought herself a teddy bear, tipped paparazzi off where she was, and then pretended to walk out on her ex's front door to make his new girl jealous.
Stay toxic, queens!
Okay, as a prank, it has a few layers to it, right? It has some strategy to it and that kind of stuff. On a moral level, yikes. And on a maturity level, double yikes.
This is an ick. Boys, you ain't the prize. She is. And if you're feeling this way, you're in your feminine era and have self-work to be done before you can actually be with a female in the way a man should be.
A lot of these ladies talk about women like females. It's weird.
I said what I said.
And here's the post they reply to. Take him on dates, satisfy him, motivate him, build with him, make him feel special. Which seems like pretty basic stuff. If you really love someone, you should probably want to do these things, you know, by default. That's like goes both ways. What the frick?
Having a boyfriend is like having a stupid son.
Are you then also implying that having a stupid son is like having a boyfriend? Man, the implications about this is kind of wild. Like you're comparing family and young family to a romantic partner. No.
About me, before you swipe right and hope for a match, I want you to look in the mirror and seriously think about it. Why would I want you? What do you bring to the table?
I think that's the point of the swiping though. You know, if you don't want someone, you can just swipe left. I think you can decide that yourself about people you see on dating apps without ranting about them in your About Me. Like, this seems very pointless.
Are you a nice guy?
Oh, look at that. They have like a bit of internet culture.
Do you have most of your teeth? Do you, a grown butt man, have pictures on your profile with goofy butt Snapchat filters? Now, before you come back with,
oh, but what do you bring to the table?
shut up, I'm a girl. I don't have to bring anything to the table, but I bet I still bring more than you. Oh, she's an asparagus as well, and she likes dogs. That's great.
Put this on dating expectations. That poor square, man. That poor square. A nice girl who, it turns out, had an OnlyFans account and was cheating on her husband with random internet guys multiple times a week for almost 2 years. These were aimed at the cheated on husband after he found out. Ooh, sounds like a treat to have that in the public. Great.
After I left an abusive relationship in 2016, everyone was like, I am so sorry. But my photography teacher who knew both of us was like, oh, congratulations. And I just started crying. Congratulate people on leaving hard situations and quitting jobs and regaining their personhood. A narcissist will work so hard to impress a stranger while treating the people they claim to love like monsters. People need to understand that once you go through your worst time alone, you really don't care who stays in your life anymore.
I'ma be honest, fam. Spamming these really weird posts doesn't make it look very good. This is weird. Why do you talk like this? This is wild. Oh, wait a second. This is like a bingo. We're ranting about our ex. Oh, yay! Woo! And the ranting about X also gave us another bingo. Look at the middle one. This is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with our bingo progress here today. Let me know in the comments if you're happy with the bingo progress today and if you're excited about the plushie. Wow, link in the description. It's only available for a limited time only. Yes indeed. Cheated on her boyfriend when they had a fight, then went on posting things like this after the breakup.
Sometimes the hardest part of being a great catch is accepting not everyone's hands are strong enough to hold you.
A great catch. That's like when monkeys fling feces at predators. That's sort of the vibe I'm getting here. Oh, look at this. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
The only reason I'm getting consequences is because people can't handle my greatness. Ooh, isn't that a thing on the bingo card? Hold on. Can't handle my greatness. Isn't it like, I'm too amazing. That's literally this. She's just too amazing. My relationship failed, not because of cheating, but because I'm just too good. People aren't able to hold the sheer density of my amazingness with their weak little beta hands. So anyway, not all girls are the same. You all go for the pretty girls and not for personality. Nope, you're probably shallow, because if you went for a good personality, then you would see we aren't the same. Is this just a little bit of not like a quirky girls? Oh my god, so quirky. Why won't you go for the nice girls? You only go for the pretty girls. A guy on here just uploaded a video and I checked it out, and he is really hot. I realized he has a family, so I stalked his Insta, and I am a lot hotter than his wife. Shall I message him?
What?
I know most of you will probably say I shouldn't, but this guy is really hot and I think he deserves better. You see, I am hotter than his wife. I stalked him on social media, so I am gonna be a homewrecker. From stalking his Insta, I can see that when he got with his wife, he was overweight and didn't look that great. Now he's really into fitness, as am I, and looks really good. He seems to like a good dad too and a cool person. I really want to message him and tell him he can do better than his wife.
This goes into body shaming. Like, oh my god, it's pooping. I love it. He's so hot. It's also a bit of stalker warning. You're not like competing for a man. You're just stalking a married man while pooping on his wife. Get a grip.
If you ever want to scare off a man, just be really loving and loyal. They hate that. If you want to trigger strong feelings of attraction, adoration in your man, you have to know how to get on the same frequency with him. Ooh, frequencies. That is great. I've read a lot about that in like Confidently Incorrect. How it's like, bzzz. The way to a man's heart is vibrators, apparently. Imagine never having to deal with this silent treatment again, which is just really code for I'm angry but don't want to talk about it. When you know how to read him and know what he's thinking and feeling, unpleasant situations like the silent treatment will be a thing of the past. If you want to scare off a man, just be loving and loyal. They hate that. Okay? My ex is already in a relationship and I don't know how to feel. He told me he was gonna be single for a bit, now all of a sudden in a relationship. It's always the loyal ones that stay single. No worries though, I'ma have what I want and need cause I'm letting God do his thing, amen.
Frick him, men never upgrade, they just find easy girls to distract them from the fact that they suck and can't keep a girl that's actually worth something.
Girls that actually worth something, I mean like when they go on angry rants about people they're no longer together with on like public social media and then think they're still the good person that's not dramatic and mature. Yes indeed, we're ranting about our ex here, aren't we? It's also public, which is even more amazing. Wow, isn't that just a sign? And everyone else is also the a-hole, sort of. Everyone but you are the a-hole, so I'm gonna point that one in, and it's another bongo. Isn't that amazing? I'm so happy we're achieving this together. Oh.
If you're having a bad day, just remember that there is someone that's gonna take a small eggplant tonight and act like they love it because it's their man.
Almost 10,000 likes. That's great, that's great. It's not toxic at all, but there's like a bit of bondage. I mean, the boom, excellent, very nice, good one. Hell yeah, you contributed to society today. Not really. Get off TikTok and stop feeding kids this bullshit.
If you're a guy and you're in a relationship, don't do these things. Don't do the self-naughties, period. Cause if you do, you'll just make your girlfriend feel like she isn't good enough.
You can discuss things in your relationship one way or another with your partner and make sure you're both comfortable with each other and what activities you're comfortable with each other doing. This goes for many things in life. For example, something like cheating isn't always just a specific line. It's whatever you decide that cheating is in the relationship, and it should be a two-way street. But I'm sure as am not gonna let goddamn Courtney here on Twitter tell me what I can and can't do in my relationship. Are you kidding me?
Don't ignore your girlfriend's existence, especially when she is a bad day, if she comes home.
If she comes home, oh my god, so you're justifying cheating. Okay, wow, okay. This is beautiful. So this is definitely the main character. I think you can dictate other people's relationship. It's also justifying cheating because it's like obviously it's the man's fault because they just weren't. Whatever. What did she say? She's. I don't even know. Wow, I'm so glad you contributed, Courtney, to the modern dating debate. As a woman, I feel incredibly sad that many men get abused don't get taken seriously. Rip Bradley.
In most cases, they deserve it because men don't like good women. They would rather be with bad women and waste all that love on them.
Oh my god, it's a literal universe from the nice guy stuff. It's a bit of victim blame after 2 bingos. Woo! Isn't that beautiful? The only one we haven't smacked in yet is toxic manliness expectations. Isn't that beautiful? Heck yeah. But also, victims isn't a gendered issue. You can argue statistics one way or another, but one thing doesn't take the other one away. That's one thing I have never liked about these kind of debates. It's simply just pitting victims against each other. Oh, this person here was treated poorly by someone or had something horrible happen to them. But don't you realize they're... No, they're a victim. Stop. What are you doing? You're just pitting victims against each other and pretending you're fighting a good cause. You're not. You're treating real-life issues and people who are actually hurting from these kind of very horrible things that often go unnoticed because these people are sneaky in the way they hurt people, and then you just treat it like football teams. What?
Why am I single? Almost everyone who knows me a little bit knows this. I am very intelligent and modest. Extremely funny, freaking cool, and very good looking person is also charming and amazing at heart, so the fuse of their little brains burns and they say I'm dangerous instead, losers, lol. I am so charming.
Just insinuated that everyone who doesn't like you has a fried brain.
Yay!
My girlfriend is mad at me, but I still have to text her because if I don't give her a chance to ignore me, she's gonna be even madder. Oh, adults aren't real. Adults aren't real.
You know when your boyfriend asks if he wants anything from the shop, you say no and he actually comes back with nothing? Rude! Everyone knows that no means surprise me.
No means surprise me, apparently. No means try harder or surprise me.
You know, when you're out on the club and you tell a guy no, that will surprise me. Is he gonna kidnap me in a black van or a white van? Jesus Christ. The implications of this. Oh my god. Girls should bring up astrology on the first date, not because it's an accurate measure of compatibility, but because it self-identifies men who are arrogant, condescending, and incapable of entertaining opinions they disagree with.
Which, ironically, is a super strong indicator of poor compatibility. How will you overcome conflicts with your significant other if they won't be willing to hear your perspective and offer empathy? Remember that conflicts are inevitable in strong and lasting relationships. I mean, yeah, conflicts and discussions happens between most people. That is normal. It's how you deal with it and how productive it is that is more telling. And also how often it happens. Like if it's every hour of every day, maybe it's not that great. But also, I wouldn't be super interested, probably, in someone who thinks astrology is leading something. Oh my god, I had a bad day, it's because asparagus. Like, it's not that interesting, and there's a difference between it, of course. Reading into quirky articles or buying a souvenir with your star sign on it is one thing. It's just fun and lighthearted and cute. But when you start actually taking, like, big life decisions or actually reading into it like it's a proper science or something, that's when I check out. I'm not dealing with that. It's too far away from me, fam. Hey, Blorp. Unfortunately, I want to cancel our date for Saturday. I want to thank you for being willing to give me a chance, and I wish you the best. I'm currently interested in someone else, and I won't be talking to other women until I find out where it leads. Goodbye.
Lol, who freaking cares? I am freaking someone else as we speak. No need to even text that. Goodbye, loser. You're blocked, dummy.
You're wrong,
who cuts people off? You're not even in a relationship yet, lol. Haha. Dummy, ain't no second chances here. Pizza place for dinner was trash as frick. Upgrade and spend money, idiot.
Oh, bullet dodged, apparently. Yeah, I don't think this is like telling someone off. If you are really so petty, you want someone to feel bad for not choosing you first in that way, this is probably not the way to do it. You're actually just proving their point. They're like, hey, I find someone else more interesting. I feel like it's past the point where I should only, focus on them. And you act like this. It's like, oh, damn, yeah, I really made the right choice. It doesn't have the effect I think you want it to.
Looking for a travel partner who is willing to learn to speak Spanish and plan our next trip. It's so funny when they put his profile, nothing serious, and he is so ugly. Like someone wants to something serious with you. Yes, indeed. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Just like let's body shame people. Oh God, no, we're not assuming. Oh God, it's all over the place. Ah! Oh yes, indeed, let's just body shame people we haven't even met yet. That is how you prove that you're a
enjoyable, likable adult individual.
Hi, please keep me anonymous. I have a problem. I've been dating this guy for 2 years. He's 25 and I'm 23. He's so loving and doesn't mind to spend his money on me. Problem is that there is no drama in our relationship. Never cheated, and he always apologizes when we have an argument. When I ask why you love me this much, he says I'm his only princess. So I was thinking of bringing drama, like cheating, just to spice up our relationship. He is so weak. He never not even once slapped me.
What on earth are you saying, woman?
I feel like I'm dating a coward. My friend once told me if a guy doesn't beat you, then he doesn't love you.
You actually have a female friend giving people this advice. Well, I mean, it is definitely like, oh my, bong, 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 bong. Toxic manliness expected. Bong, 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 bong. We have just filled out a complete bingo card. Isn't that beautiful? I didn't think all this was going to be filled out, but here we are, baby. I am so happy. What a beautiful bingo day. I'm so happy about this last post. It just brings me so much joy. And no, I'm not even sure if this is actually a real woman or not because it's anonymous, but if someone gives you this advice, they are absolutely full of poo, okay? They're absolutely full of poo. This kind of stuff is never, ever correct. And it sounds awful, but I wouldn't be surprised if that friend is also in complete denial about a very horrible relationship themselves.
Oh my god, it's so bad, but it's okay because it means that they love you enough and they have outbursts because of it, because of the strong emotions they...
Run! No!
Cons will fart under the blanket and trap you in it. Literally prego. I burp like a man. I got major anxieties. I would rather die than go to a social event. I hate working. Pay my bills. If you're telling the truth, I still think you're lying, so save your breath.
Sounds exhausting.
Daddy issues. I laugh when people get hurt. Flick my boogers at you. I hate most people. I'm always right. Love doing nothing. Stubborn. Will not take a compliment seriously.
God, this is just like quirky girl on crack, isn't it? Bam, bam. Hell yeah. That's amazing. This sounds exhausting.
I'm not gonna spend time with anyone. I will always accuse you of cheating. And if you are in the house, I will constantly fart on you and throw boogers at you.
Wow. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this absolute treat of a bingo video, and I do hope to see you here again in the very near future. Remember the Emotional Support Glow in the Dark edition? It's coming out today. It's already out, linked below, and don't miss it out. It's only available for a short time only, and then it's gone forever, so don't miss out. And I do hope you have an amazing rest of your day, because you do deserve it, and I will see you in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.